Hi everybody, I'm the Kind Assassin, and today's video is about episode 6 of the Acolyte called Teach Corrupt. So after a fast-paced episode in episode 5, we really slowed down a lot in this episode. So it just seems that the stage is being set for some big moments to happen in the final 2 episodes of the show. The episode focuses on Sol and May on the ship and Kimir and Osha on the planet where Kimir lives. We also get a little bit of Venestra doing some investigation into what happened on Kolfar. All we really learn about her and the Jedi Order is it seems they're just a bunch of politicians who are trying to save face. We learn about a senator who wants to investigate the Jedi Order, and it seems like Venestra just wants to keep anything that could be bad press under wraps. I don't know what's going on with her. Is she good? Is she evil? Is she just a politician? Is she just a bureaucrat? And really, I'm not too interested. I just want to learn about what happens with the 4 main characters. So we get Sol and May trying to get the ship in flying order, and throughout their conversations, they're tap dancing around the obvious, which is what really happened on Brendok. And during their interactions, I was wondering, does Sol still not realize that this is really May and not Osha? Again, he's a Jedi Master, so you would think he would just sense it, but it seems like he doesn't know it's May. Who knows at this point? But you know who does know? Basil. And with the help of Pip, he tries to take May down. There's a little bit of a scuffle, but nothing really happens. And May ends up rebooting Pip, which I was kind of sad about. Hopefully this doesn't mean the end of Pip. Eventually, Sol does use that electric gun on May and takes her down. So obviously at this point he knows that it's really May and not Osha. And after he constrains her, he tells her that he's basically going to come clean.
I've had 16 years to think about what I would say to you if I ever got the opportunity.
So you're going to listen?
He's going to, tell the Jedi Order what he's been keeping secret for the past 16 years. So it seems like we're finally going to find out what really happened during that fire. Although we didn't get a lot of screen time with Sol, we did see all of his emotions, his anger for losing so many people, his regrets, his sadness. Just everything was really coming out in this one particular scene. And the actor is really good here. You just really feel kind of the turmoil that he's going through. And during these scenes, I was also wondering what May's plan was by switching with Osha. Her motivations seemed to be all over the place. At first, she wanted revenge, and then she seemed to decide that she was going to surrender to the Jedi, but then she seems like she just wants to flee and maybe be a fugitive. So we really don't know still where her decisions are leading her towards, but maybe she's just confused and is really just trying to survive at this point. But I'm really excited that we are going to hopefully finally find out what happened in the fire in the next episode. So meanwhile, back on the unknown planet where Kimir lives, we see him seducing Osha to the dark side. And what I mean is like literally seducing her. I mean, the sexual tensions in some of these scenes are crazy. Osha, to her credit, does try to resist by repeating a lot of the Jedi teachings, but Kimir always seems to have an answer to everything that she says.
Anger, fear, loss, desire.
That's the path to the dark side.
Semantics.
Osha does eventually get to the point where her emotions overwhelm her and she attacks Kimir.
I understand.
But not really attacks him because she doesn't actually hurt him, but she does light the saber and push him just to really let out all of her kind of frustrations, all of her regrets, all of the pain that she's been feeling. And I think that's probably been buried, but over what's happened in the past few days or weeks, however long it's been, it's just built up and kind of everything has come out that she's been suppressing for whatever, 16 years or however long it's been since the fire happened. What I'm really wondering is how she seemed to consider the dark side so quickly. It seemed like the whole entire show to this point, she was neutral. right? She left the Jedi and she wasn't really on the Jedi side, but also she wanted to see May come to justice. You know, she wanted her to be punished for her crimes, her murders. So she seemed to just be like on the path of what's fair is fair, but she seemed to be easily seduced by Khmer. Or maybe Khmer is just that good. I mean, look at him, right? So at the end of the episode, we see Osha putting on Khmer's helmet, and then we see through her eyes out of the helmet, although we really can't see anything because those slits are so thin that you can't really see anything. So that just shows how strong Khmer is with the Force. He took out all of those Jedis without really seeing anything. So it was really just his use of the Force guiding him. So at the end of the episode, I was left wondering, what does this mean that she put it on? Is she really being seduced into the dark side? Is she really considering the dark side? And is she going to become Khmer's acolyte, the one that he's been searching for all this time? Each episode leaves me with questions, and it just makes me want to keep watching to find answers. So I'm really still into the show, and I can't wait to finally find out what happens in the fire. All right, well, that's about it. Again, short, quick episode, slow paced, really setting the stage for, I guess, the grand reveals coming. So let me know what you thought. And again, thanks for watching. All right, later.